Hey everyone, welcome to today's video and the first one of 2021. Hope you're well. We are going to go over some of my predictions for 2021. So hi everyone, welcome to the channel. If you are new, please do subscribe, hit the bell button, like and leave a comment. It's good to have you. So new rebranding jobby. There will be a new intro coming as well. New style, new, element to it. So today's video, we're going to go over essentially the market in terms of what I think is going to happen in 2021. Obviously, we'll go back in time a little bit at the start of this video, but I'm going to do some predictions on a few coins. In terms of coin of the year as well, in terms of development, flop of the year as well. We're going to look at total market cap predictions. The XRP outcome, is it going to be guilty or not guilty, for a laugh? And we'll do like a top 10, right? And what I will do at the end of the year, whether I survive that long, I don't know. Who knows? We will do a reaction video to it. So, first things first, let's have a little look. And I want to do one element to this just to kind of spice it up a bit. Historic time shots, we're going to go to the first week of January just to see what the market was like. Because I didn't do this last year, and it's good to kind of look back and see where we've progressed and what's happened and all kinds of good stuff. But as I say, for my journey as a YouTuber to grow my business and to grow essentially, an audience that like me, which is hopefully why you're here, it's phenomenal that I had 3,000 subscribers in January 2020 and now I've got 27, nearly 28,000. So thank you. That means so much. But in terms of looking at this is the overall market back in 2020, the first week of January, literally pretty much year to the day, give or take. 7,400, 1,000. I wish I bought a load more Ethereum back then. Obviously XRP not really moved much. Don't say that too loud. Obviously Bitcoin Cash, shoot. Litecoin, you can see the picture here. You can see the run of the field, and it looks very, very interesting to go back in time to see that. But we need to look now at what I think is going to happen over the course of 2020. Now, I do think that this is an ever-evolving market. I think it's growing all the time. There's a lot more interest now. There's a lot more eyeballs. There's a lot better quality of content as well now. Obviously, myself included, hopefully. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, my prediction for Bitcoin, and this is not like a top prediction as in it's going to be there at the time of the reaction video. It's going to be, I believe and feel that Bitcoin will hit $50,000 at some point in 2021. That is my overall bias. Now, what I mean by that is I know that the importance of halving, scarcity, the institutional buyers that are buying. Now, some people might be thinking that's really, really reserved compared to the stock to flow model. But I've already said that I don't think the stock to flow model works in that way. The stock to flow model works in terms of scarcity and how it works in terms of demand, etc. But having that axis with pricing makes it a bit more far-fetched. Really, is it going to keep doubling every year? Probably not. If you start doing the maths in about 20 years time, it's supposed to double every year. It's going to get a little bit silly. So that is my overall take on it. But $50,000, if that happens, tremendous. In my opinion, when you compare the fact that it's only 12 years old, it is relatively kind of new. As a hard asset, it's crazy, and it makes me kind of wince at the thought that I got in the space at 2016. It's a long time ago. Like, it feels like 20 years ago. It probably relates to me that 20 years ago, but it's not. It's relatively new, and it's awesome. Ethereum. Let's go to Ethereum. I personally believe. Shut up, Siri. You arsewipe. Go away. I personally believe that oh god, Ethereum, stupid thing, will hit $2,000 over the course of this year. It'll probably do it pretty easily, but I want to be quite reserved. I don't want to get people excited about it and jumping balls deep. The gains on those are actually relatively small in terms of it. They look big in terms of, oh my god, $2,000 Ethereum. Oh my god, 50,000. But reality is the money is further down the tree. We know that, and it's all about monitoring and managing your portfolio risk in terms of how much Ethereum you got, how much Bitcoin you got, how many altcoins you got, how many stable coins, all that stuff. So make sure you are realistic expectations, and we could fall from here. We don't know what's going to happen. So I just want to be reserved because I do think that we have not fully started this cycle just yet, this bull cycle. So maybe, who knows, but I think $2,000 is not a bad place to be if you're an Ethereum holding. And if you were holding from the early start of 2020, it's a big amount of money. Coin of the year, okay, in terms of developments, not so much price action, developments, building, it's Polkadot, in my opinion. I cannot see anything at the moment trumping the development and the substrates, the parachains, all the IDOs essentially of Polkadot. That's my overall opinion. I think it's going to be an absolute powerhouse. I've often said this. I would rather, and I've said this publicly, not hold any Ethereum at all, which I don't anyways at the moment, but only hold Polkadot. I've only recently just found that there's a Polkadot dominance chart, so I'll probably be looking at that more and more. I personally feel that the risk reward in the world of Polkadot is going to be much higher than the likes of Ethereum. That should be logical. It's only 8 billion market cap, whereas obviously you can see the 108 billion in the world of Ethereum. So I think that is my coin of the year, just in terms of developments, in terms of what they've got, what's coming out. Very, very excited about that. Flop of the year. Now, this is where people will probably hate me for it, but I think Chainlink. I genuinely think Chainlink will probably fall a bit this year. I only say this because of two reasons, and I think it's vitally important in the space. Overall, they're struggling right now in terms of price growth and action. The likes of Litecoin, the likes of Ethereum, the likes of Polkadot, all these coins, even Cardano, have pretty much eclipsed what happened in August, September time when Chainlink went to $20. We all know, it's very, very common knowledge that Ethereum has a lot of developer tokens waiting to be dumped. You can look at the wallets, they're all there, you can see it, they're all in those little 500,000 sachets, and they get sprinkled on us every now and again. The other element is revenue. There is no revenue model yet. To develop and to continue the growth of the Oracle system that they're looking to build as a database, as a blockchain, whatever you may want to disguise it as, they need revenue. They need to make money. If they're not making money, they're not going to be developing as hard and as fast. That's a problem. So I think they're going to slow down. I do feel personally there's better oracles out there. I think Chainlink was the first. It was the one that's got the most hype and it pushed the DeFi space. But I think the other oracles essentially have done better in terms of development and partnerships and relationships recently. So Chainlink, as a top tier coin, I think it will slow down a bit this year, and I think it will not be as powerful as it was. I may regret that, I may react to that really weirdly in the next coming year, but that's overall my say. Total market cap, what do I think it will become? I personally think we're going to be over $2 trillion, which is a nice little gain from now. I would happily take that right now. And I often feel that once it hits over that 1 trillion market cap level, and I know there's more cryptocurrencies here and stuff, and I know Bitcoin's a big share of it, but I do think that 1 trillion market cap will get people to stand up and take notice, and I think it's important. But I do think 2 trillion will happen in 2021 at some point, hopefully. Moving on to XRP, the outcome. I personally feel this is going to happen. This is my overall prediction, not any sort of financial bias or factual element to this at all. I do not hold XRP. I feel that the case will be thrown out, but I also think that XRP Ripple as a company or as a token, whatever, will move quarters down to Asia. I personally feel that. I think that the technology is great. The speed, the transaction cost is brilliant. But there's too much corporate bollocks and bullshit that goes around with it in the US that makes it pretty much suffocation zone in terms of centralized exchanges. I think to get the best out of it, they need to move to the likes of Japan or even Korea, or South Korea essentially, to probably get a bit more out of it in terms of their business relationships over there in the Asian world essentially, because they have a lot of clout over there as well as in the US. That's my overall opinion. Moving on though, let's talk about the last one that I do want to mention as well as a single kind of price prediction is Polkadot. Now, in terms of Polkadot, I've already said I think it's going to do very, very well. And I think a $50 marker will be put on Polkadot, which is giving it roughly a 5x from here. Now, some people may say that's not very realistic, but we don't know what the market's going to throw at us in terms of regulation kind of elements. Obviously, you've got other underlying bodies around the world looking at us and looking at coins. I think if Polkadot goes to $50 from here, that's great, because most people that know my channel would have seen that I bought in at like less than $4. That's a great gain. That's a huge gain. But ultimately, it's just one step in the ecosystem for Polkadot, and I think $50 in the course of this year's price action, along with the developments of potentially doing well with the parachain substrates, etc., will be very, very good. So that's my overall opinion on that. Let's talk about a top 10. Now, we've already seen the top 10 here. It's ugly. Some stuff, in my opinion, should not be anywhere fucking near this, but that's my opinion. I think the new top 10 will be as followed in 2021. Let's see how close I am. Bitcoin number 1, Ethereum number 2, Polkadot number 3, number 4, Cardano, number 5, Tether, number 6, Binance Coin, number 7, Litecoin, number 8, USDC Coin, number 9, Wrapped Beat Coin, BTC, Wrapped Beat Coin, and then you've got XRP number 10. That is what I think. And the reason why I picked some newer ones is because of the growth of Bitcoin and the DeFi world. That'll probably get higher market cap. USDC coin, people are not trusting Tether as much as they used to. There's a potential lawsuit. A lot of people will jump ship into that coin. I still think Tether will still hold a large share because it's the most liquid coin. And the obvious one is obviously the likes of Binance Coin being pretty much a big utility token. It gets a lot of eyeballs. It gets a lot of use. Probably go up in value and stay in that top 10. And obviously XRP. I think XRP will fall, but only because everything else will probably rise. That's the only reason being. So that's my overall opinion. So I'll react to this video in 2021 December time. Let's see how wrong or how right I am. We'll see. So there's quite a few obvious dynamics there. Random, I know. But I do think the top 3 coins will be Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Polkadot. That's my overall opinion. I do think, obviously, stable coins will probably take a little bit of a shift in market share. And I do obviously think that the likes of Cardano will do well, Binance Coin will do well. But overall, this is all opinion-based. Let me know what you think, if you agree. Obviously, some controversial statements have been made. Who knows? But I may be completely wrong in it. We may blast off to 100k in Bitcoin, or we may get $5,000 Ethereum. Who knows? But the world is for discovering, I suppose. Let's just ride it and see what happens.